H3H3 guys. He teases us with a nice video about a 34-year-old virgin and trashes the hell out of it. It's not really taken out of context. It's not really trashed with opinion. But it's almost like Ethan shows another level of creepiness. It's almost like he consumed so much cringe that in the end he had to make the most off-topic thing ever about the neckbeard. What? What was that? Why? It's such a cool topic though, because the video is pretty awesome. It's pretty inspiring as well. I mean, at first I saw it as like, I mean, yeah, it's creepy. There's a lot of creepy shit. But you gotta be kind of aware of your abilities to solve problems. That everything can be changed. Everything can be sensible and explained to another person of why certain things are bad and why certain decisions are good. Because people can believe whatever they want until they are forced to face the truth. So that's where the creepiness comes from. Is stupid people. But it's stupid people only because they haven't experienced anything. So this video just created such a huge contrast. Man, I'm really awed by the beauty of it. Because the girl is super social. And when she steps out of the social circle and gets into a little bit of a cringe personal space, she cannot express anything. Right? She just tries to move as slowly as possible. And it's very hard to tell what happens right after all of this. Because you really want to know the full story. Did the girl just kind of backed off because it was a little bit too much? It's like you get this first impression of, oh, this guy is cute. And you kind of back away from that first impression. It's like, what? It is a cool guy. If you're able to look from a decent perspective. It's almost like life trashes men really badly. So if you are living in a mom's basement, you're gonna be a sensitive person. I mean, I know that stuff very well. I don't know the social side of it. Like, how can you be so fucking damn social? I haven't tried to gain those skills. But it seems like super basic stuff, right? Just complimentary and curious and a lot of laughing. And that's what it was on her side. That's the Creeper's Forge, man. In the best shape possible. The relationships are kind of like a Creeper's Forge. After all, it's exactly the story. You have brothers separate. One stays in the Creeper's Forge, another one creates a village. The village gets destroyed by the Creepers. Mr. Fable, who has created the village, sends out his son as a hero Then the hero enters the forge. I mean, let's just give a trailer of what the fuck, because I want to get to that specific moment where the hero achieves his goal. He reaches to the Mr. Creep, but now he cannot actually deal with the problem straightforward. He's totally powerless. What he has to do is convince. He has to communicate, because he's capable of doing that. That is the only way he can actually achieve any change. And to do that, he has to have a lot of good evidence of how the world works and how it doesn't work, how the creepers don't work. So the creepers could change, and the perhaps world could also get a little bit educated as well. So that's his journey. The journey to the creepers forge is just an adventure. The next step is a little bit more of a problem solving, of a social side, I suppose. That's kind of interesting, actually. But that's the trailer. I'm not sure how I'm gonna repeat the story again, because that's as much as we know about it, pretty much. Anyways, yeah, that's... Whew. Yeah, at first I was thinking, like, these guys, every single one of them are just assholes in that video. And I'm gonna be talking about that. Just one video that triggered me so much. I was thinking, yeah, everyone has this personality. But yeah, Ethan just... Ethan transforms the cringe into some visual bullshit. And this one was a little bit visual, and whatever he says is also some insane cringe transformation. Cringe kind of happens when people don't know. People are stupid, right? They don't know the truth, and you kind of understand it. Things could have went a little better, but I don't think so. That is, of course, if people are committed enough. If she's committed enough to kind of seek out for options, to seek out this cuteness and slowly move, right? Slowly get comfortable. Because the worst is kind of... I mean, the worst is not over, because she didn't actually share any opinion. But that's cool. Yeah, without knowing how the story continues is just speculation. What a mess, what a mess. Let me gather up some thoughts here. It seems I run out of thoughts at this moment. Yeah. Pretty much I had to wake up in the middle of the night because I can't sleep for some reason. Even though I work 12 hours. It's supposed to kind of destroy me completely. Which it did. As it often does. The environment is so annoying. Welcome to the Creeper's Forge. Can you smell that gunpowder? Oh yeah. See, there are so many relatable moments. The self-esteem is interesting, right? The self-esteem of the virgin guy. And it's so good, right? It's so important as well. is finally you're at the state where you're stupid. You don't know that you're stupid. Finally, right? You can play the games now. But you gotta be prepared to show that person the truth. Right? To show the counter opinion. It's almost like she let him embrace the emptiness of a woman. So she kind of gave him up his self-esteem. And it's kind of weird, right? You want that creeper to destroy that village. You want his mind to be blown and his self-esteem to be destroyed so he can build it back up again. Right, that's the story. You try to bring your self-esteem, like how did that happen? How did creepers all of a sudden destroy my village? I'm a brother of a person who is running the Creeper's Forge. That's the story, and that's what we're looking for here. This is only just a tip of the iceberg. You want to see that moment when the person receives some harsh truth about real life, and his self-esteem just crashes. But there must always be a hope. Like you always have to slowly move right into this expression. And that blows my mind really. Emotionally, it blows my mind of how you need to be so slow. You can't reveal truth all at once, obviously. I do make this mistake because I'm impatient. I know so much stuff. I would love to destroy people's minds. At the same time, I love when my mind gets destroyed. I'm kind of prepared for this. So this is kind of weird because I'm not a part of this story at all. I'm like a hero, Brian, of my Creeper's Forge. The Creeper's Forge is based on Minecraft. So, obviously. And every single detail from Minecraft I'm going to transfer to the story. However, the story is going to add on those details. So I'm going to be able to bend them around a little bit more. Whew. I'm just gonna brag the rest of 2 minutes that I have of this amazing idea that I have to recreate Puzzle Quest. I always have amazing ideas, but this one is pretty amazing. I played Puzzle Quest for like 5 years, 4 years or something. Yeah, it has to be 5 years. The Puzzle Quest Hardcore. And that is pretty amazing experience, by the way. It is such a difficult game. And the moment you get further, it's a fucking celebration. So I just really want to recreate this experience to make it even more fair, even more interesting. So I finally know how to do it. That's it. That's the tease. Now if I'm gonna be able to program that, I mean, the tease is that I'm finally kind of coming back to programming after so much time. I stopped for like 5 months or 4 months. My self-esteem just crashed down, and you kind of have to rebuild it over time, as I've said before. Self-esteem for the things that you love to have. yeah, that's a beautiful song. Anyways, guys, you can find it. You know what H3H3 is. My passion is to watch YouTube videos, and he's a fucking star. So you can find that shit. You can even type virgin, and it's like the second video about the guy. So not H3H3 video, it's reaction, but whatever. You can find that shit. Get the fuck out of here now.